That Kidwaya is like he's a romantic somebody. He used to cook for himself and Erica like almost every day, if not every day. Ha! It's alright, it's okay, get you a man like Kidwaya. So guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a video. On this channel we talk about everything hot, everything BB Naija. So this morning Kidwaya was trying to make food for himself and Erica. Brighto was also there. So Brighto was now making comments like, no be she supposed to cook for you. You know how Brighto talks now, like, no be she supposed to cook for you. Kidwaya was now saying, no, my madam, oh, my madam, this, that. So Brighto was not saying, look at that one, and she they cook. I mean, they cook for your guy. I don't even know who he was talking about. They didn't show us the person, and I just started watching early, so I didn't know who he was referring to. And I'm like, Brighto, leave this man now. If you don't want to be romantic, leave him to be romantic. So he was just saying, talking, and Kidwaya, I think, you know the way Kidwaya has to dismiss discussions when it comes to Erica, he will just find a way to like, okay, let's finish talking about it. She's my mother and my hair. This Brighto looks like all these traditional men that will just be like, oh, she has to be the one cooking every time. But he knows how to cook and he cooks in the house. So is it now when he now gets somebody or when he couples up with somebody, he will not be expecting that, oh, she will not be the one to be serving him? Or I don't understand the dynamics. Or maybe he was just saying that to get something out from Kidwaya and Kidwaya was not telling him as usual. This is not the first time he's trying to get something out from Kidwaya. You know that Brighto is always looking for how to get talk from everybody's mouth. So maybe that's why he was saying it. I don't know. Meanwhile, Erica, on the other hand, I don't even understand her. Throughout this week, I don't even know whether it's HOH position that is making her act this way. And then there's something that she has been doing towards Kidwaya that I do not like at all. She's always saying something ill about him, especially when it comes to her discussions with T-Bad. She'll just be going to complain and just be saying just some weird nonsense things about him, and he doesn't do the same thing to her. Because I've noticed that, especially when he's talking to Brighto, you know Brighto is his closest friend in the house, so if she's talking to Brighto, Brighto will be trying to get information from him, but he doesn't ever get anything from him. Kidwaya will just find a way to change the discussion. Then Erica will not be the one to go and be giving Tolani bad gist, ill gist, saying things about him. Today she was saying things like she doesn't like the fact, the first day of her head of house position, like Kidwaya was trying to overthrow her and trying to act like the head of house, that she had to just clear him on that one, that okay, more like I'm the one in charge. She even said something like he should, doesn't he understand that I'm the one that put him in that position? I'm like, what is wrong with you? Why would you make such statements? Now, what caused this problem? From what I gathered is the issue that she had with Brighto when they were doing their task and Brighto did not come early. She now said that Brighto is not going to perform in their task again. So Kidwaya did not like the decision she made. He now went to talk to her about it, like, you know, she doesn't have any right to remove him from the drama, that she needs to like get him back. Highest thing, she should just tell the housemates to he should tell Brighto to apologize to all the housemates. That's what is causing all this trouble. She's now saying that he's trying to take over the head of house position, and I've never seen Kidwaya acting that way. He's always conscious of the fact that she's the head of house and stuff, except there's something that we're not seeing, or maybe they have some discussions in the head of house room that I don't really know about. Obviously they've not been showing us head of house room like that, so maybe she's saying it from a different angle that I've not seen. But from me, I've not really seen that. Then she now went further to say things like she's even with him because there are no hot guys in the house, that for him he has options, that there are so many hot girls in the house. But for her, it's not as if she really has options like that. There are no hot guys in the house. I'm like, is it this house that I'm looking at that there are so many hot guys in the house compared to even the ladies? And she's like, hey, there are no hot guys. Like, what does she really want? It didn't just make sense to me. It didn't sound nice. She needs to stop, because throughout this week and maybe even last week, Kidwaya has actually been really good to her. So she needs to calm down. Auntie, we coming down, like. Meanwhile, the housemates lost their wager today, and it was a well-deserved loss. You know when you see something and you just be like, they are meant to lose the wager, and Biggie just made them know that they did not do well at all. Like the statement he even made, he did not just say, oh, you have lost your wager. You know, normally he might just praise them before telling them that they lost their wager. This time he just told them whole hard that, is that all? Like, is that all you can offer? Because their drama wasn't like long enough. Their drama was very short. They told them to make a campaign for like gender-based violence. So, but it's almost as if they were touching things. They just touched everything, like little bit of everything. It didn't have vibes. It didn't have content. Nothing. It was just basic, plain, nothing serious. So Biggie just told them that they've lost their wager, and it's not just that they lost their wager. They also lost some BB coins from the former one they even had. So, in fact, right now Kidwaya is owing Big Brother. He's owing Big Brother some coins because his Betway wallet was already empty, and today they lost their game. Because based on their wager, the wager that they did today, it was not just the drama. They also played a game of quiz where they divided the housemates into 2 groups. So the group that loses, they are going to reset their Betway coins, their BB wallet to 0. Kidwaya was among that group, and on Sunday he already lost money from his Betway coins. His full 50 BB coins, he lost it. Now again, he now lost more. Means that his BB coin is like minus 50, so he's owing Big Brother. And I feel like Big Brother really wanted to punish them, because how can you divide the house into 2 and say that these people are supposed to play a game against this one, and if this team should lose, they are going to lose their BB coins, and if this team should win, they'll still keep their BB coins. Now obviously one team must lose, so there's no how you want to play it that they're not going to lose money. So I feel like he just wanted to punish them, and they need to be punished, because these housemates, they just seem very unserious sometimes. They just show so many signs of nonchalantness, and he needs to punish them to count beans and rice. Let's talk about some of the happenings in the diary session. Kidwaya sent a message to his favorite girl. Kidwaya, who is that favorite girl? Who is your favorite girl? He was like, I want to send a message to one of my favorite girls. She's the one handling my account. Keep being you, keep doing you, keep making my family happy as well. They are going to take care of you. I can't remember. He was just saying so many things. I'm like, hey, who is this favorite girl? I'm suspecting you of this Kidwaya. It might actually be his. No, it can't be his sister, because he said his family. Keep making my family happy. So they're definitely not from the same family. So maybe it's a bestie ship or something that we don't understand yet. Then he also sent a shout out to DJ Copy. He sent a message to DJ Copy that they are feeling her vibes here and everything. So after I saw that shout out, and I also saw a video where him and DJ Copy were hanging out. Apparently they are close friends, and I know he has talked about her before today. So that's how his diary session went to. Those are the people that he sent shout out to. Then Nengi also sent a shout out to her bestie, and her bestie is a guy. Hey, oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So she just sent a shout out to her bestie. She called the name, I can't remember the name that she called, but she sent a shout out to him. Then she also said that she's happy that herself and Ozo have set things straight. I mean, she has set things straight with Ozo, and he now knows that okay, what they are there for is friendship and friendship alone, so nothing more. That she has set things straight with him. I hope that he has also gotten the message, because that boy, I don't even know, sometimes he used to do as if you're talking to one person, and you're talking to him, and he's ending one ear and coming out from the other ear. So I hope that he has gotten the message. Sometimes I feel like he has taken up Nengi as a project. You know that kind of thing where somebody tells you, I don't want this, and you just be like, okay, no problem, challenge accepted. Yeah, as a challenge. So he has decided to go like little by little, because the way he's going, it's almost as if, okay, it's friendship you want, Abby, let's do it the friendship way, and then from there we'll graduate to something more. So that's the way it looks like. Oh, challenge accepted, let's go there. So but I don't know, let's just be watching. Like I said, like I always say, time will tell. Let's see how things are going to play out. Meanwhile, V was lamenting about the fact that Neo is eating Lucy's food. She was not saying, you're not a celebrity, they're not cooking for you, this and that and that. She now said something like that the condoms are already reducing in the house, that he should go and use, if he needs to use anyone with her, like, she should go and use her. I'm like, hey, you should not eat the food and enjoy it. Neo was just there eating his stuff. Nengi was not telling me, oh, defend yourself now. Defend yourself. Oh, I feel like maybe they were joking somehow, but you know how you're saying you're joking about something, but you're also a little bit serious. Neo was just there enjoying the food that he was eating. He's not one answer. I'm like, okay, oh. It was just weird, the way the complaint came about. Then in the parlor, Neo and V, they were doing like question and answer session. Although Neo was the one asking most of the questions, I didn't even hear any question from V. It was Neo that was asking questions. Then he now asked V when she lost her virginity, and she was like, she was 16 years when she lost her virginity. Then after that happened, she even called the person's name. I think she said Nathan or so. Then after it happened, her mom now asked her about it like a week later, and she told her mom. So Neo was like, wow, that's deep. Then she now said that her mom cried after she heard the news, that her mom was crying and everything. I'm like, Neo needs to stop like asking her like so many deep questions. I don't think it's everything that the world needs to know. Do you get? Because this is not the first time that he's asking her a very deep question that she had to reveal something major about herself in the house. But I'm not going to talk about that one because that one is like way deeper, and they were trying to code what they were saying, so I'm not going to be the one to now come and open my mouth and talk about it. So Neo needs to stop asking like those kind of deep questions. Well, he went for her to ask her like what's the craziest thing that she has done, like sexually and stuff. She was now saying that hey, that one is deep, oh, that one is deep, that he should not worry, that he's going to tell her. I mean, she's going to tell him in the night. I say, we are going to open our ears and we're going to watch and hear. Although I'm sure that they're going to code it. She now said, well, sure that she now also like, is it that deep? She now said, no, it's not really that deep, but it's related to that thing she told him before. So they've been having some kind of discussion before. That she just said she'll tell him later in the night. Then he now asked her if she remembers her worst intercourse experience, and she was like, yeah, she remembers. So he now said she should describe. Then she now said that the way it was, that she was on top and she lasted for 3 seconds, and that was it. That for her, that was her worst experience. Then it was not like 3 seconds. She said yeah, that was it, that was her worst experience. They now said too many, they just said too many other things. Biggie even took us away from there. Apparently today is like couples night. When he took us away from there, he took us to where Prince and Tolani, but they were talking, but I didn't really make sense of the conversation because they just showed us a little part of it. He was asking her some personal questions too, but it was family related, and she said she didn't want to talk about it because she'll get emotional and stuff. So then they were doing couples night. Neo and V, they were here doing their own couples night. So many other people were doing, I think also obviously he's always with Nengi, and they were cooking. Nengi cooked nice egusi soup today. Like the housemates were just lamenting and talking about it. The soup is very nice. So she cooked egusi soup for the house today. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, throughout this week, Nengi has been wearing these her long pajamas. I don't know if it has to do with because no, I think it will have. I think it has more to do with the class she had with Lucy. So somehow, whatever class she had with Lucy had an effect somehow, or maybe it added to what Ebuka told her about leading people on and everything. So this week she has just decided to correct everything and just be more about the game. I actually like the Nengi of this week because she's just flowing better with so many things. She's participating better. It's not even about the dress itself, but every other thing about her has just been calm, cool and stuff. I feel like if she even started like this, it would have been really sweet and nice, but what's the real with that drama? Meanwhile, Dorathy was talking about her feelings for Brighto this night. She was discussing with Lucy and she was saying something like, it will go. She was telling Lucy that she's not worried that it's going to go, that right now it's still there. The whole feelings and stuff is still there. She still feels something for him. I'm like, hey.
It hasn't passed. I don't know. I don't even know. I can't explain where it came from.
This is getting serious. So this whole Dorathy and Brighto matter is getting really serious. Because for her to be talking about it, talking about feelings, being there, maybe she's just the one trying to like suppress it and not allow it like get too serious. You know, there was a time that Brighto told her that he loves her. I don't know where that one came from. Like I don't even know where the Dorathy and Brighto talk is coming from, but apparently there are now feelings involved and everybody's trying to like respect themselves for now. Dorathy was talking about it with Lucy, saying that to go. It's not going anywhere. Inside that house, like just how many people that are in the house and they're in a confined space. It's going nowhere, my sister. We're going to see that ship and it's going to start. But let's see how the ship is going to be bought. If it's for feelings to go, it's not going anywhere. Then Erica and Kidwa, they were having their own couple moment this night. But apparently Kayode has started to be, let me not call him foolish. He has started to be, see, they are still, I don't know, I think they are not even, let me leave them first. But Kayode has started to be anyhow. He showed them having their discussion. Those people are just taking us on the roller, Erica and Kidwa are taking us on the roller coaster ride. The same Erica I was complaining this morning and this afternoon about Kidwa. This evening they were playing love. They should not play with me. They were talking. Before you know, Kaya just took us out after like 1 minute. Then later on, he now took us back where they were just lying down, you know, playing love and everything. Then he now took us out when they wanted to start kissing. So they think me I'll go and subscribe to Showmax. That one could sign them. If you want to subscribe to Showmax, subscribe and come and give me gist. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing their Showmax with them. So just took us out from there and took us back to the parlor where everybody was gisting. I'm like, kudos to you, Kaya. Kudos. So what else even happened in the house day. I don't think anything serious happened apart from this their charade game that they've been playing like almost every day. Then yeah, that's basically it. Today was just normal chill moment, preparing for their task and everything. So that's just it, Jerry. If you're still here at this point, please do well to like this video, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye, love you.